What's up, nerds? How are you doing? Welcome back to Everything Nerdy. This is our weekly catch-up. Let's go. In this video, we are talking about two things. We're going to be talking about the brand new Injustice movie that's just been announced, which is super exciting. And we're also going to have another look at Loki and the upcoming TV series on Disney+. But first, we have a giveaway that's just finished, and we want to announce the winner. Congratulations. You're going to come up here. You've won Carnage of Black, White, and Blood. That's going to get sent out to you. Just make sure to DM us on Twitter or TikTok, or even on YouTube. We need a DM, basically, because we need your address. Which also means it's the start of our next giveaway. The giveaway in this video, all you need to do is like, subscribe, and comment. And you are in a chance to win the Immortal Hulk Time of Monsters. The reason we chose this comic is because there is a chance that this comic is going to fly up in value. It's a small chance, admittedly, but it is a chance. It's the origin of the Green Door, and it's the very first Hulk appearance. So it's going to be great. It's going to be amazing. All you need to do is comment down below your favorite thing out of this video. Right. Joe, what are we talking about?
I'm excited for today because we're talking about a couple of kind of upcoming releases that are coming out. We've got Loki, and we've got Injustice. And I thought we'd start off with Injustice, if that's all right with you, Chris, because I'm a big fan of the games. I'm a massive fan of the games. I've played both of them. I enjoyed the first one more than the second one, but I love the idea of the games, the idea of the storyline, and I think it's such clever writing in general, let alone for a game. And if you don't know, do you know the storyline of Injustice?
So it's weird. I've played it. It's like similar to like Mortal Kombat and stuff, isn't it? But I wouldn't be able to tell you the storyline of the actual games, no.
So essentially, what we have is the DC kind of universe. Normal, everything's going fine. But in this reality, the Joker tricks Superman into killing Lois. So he uses Scarecrow's fear gas to make Clark think that Lois is Doomsday. So Clark literally takes Lois up to space and like beats the hell out of her. And then the gas fades and he realises he's just killed Lois. And
that is horrible, mate.
Don't laugh.
That is horrible.
So yeah, and from this point, Clark just snaps. He's just mad. He's so enraged. So he goes to Gotham. I think he goes to. I think he goes into Arkham and just puts his fist through the Joker in front of Batman, and that's when like Batman knows he's snapped. And
that's the alarm bell. At that point, he knows. I think you've gone too far here, Ken.
Have you ever seen the alarm bells? Yeah. Alarm bell. But that was like the alarm bells for Batman. He knew that Clark had snapped, and from here, Clark then did some dictator stuff. He became a dictator basically, and he forced all the governments in the world to lay down their arms and to follow him, and to follow what he's kind of believing in. So he runs like a dictatorship. It's kind of like this evil universe now. And the majority of the League go with Superman because they're kind of like agreeing with his righteous anger. And then others like Batman, Green Arrow, and a couple of others side with Batman and kind of go underground and form their own little group in an attempt to stop Superman. And I'm literally taking you through the whole game here. I hope I haven't ruined the movie. But we've got an animated movie of this coming out, which is going to be absolutely incredible. And we kind of know the type of animation it's going to be because it was hinted at from the bonus content on the new Batman movie that's coming out. Batman animated movie, which is Batman Halloween Night Part 2. I think Part 1's already out.
Right, okay.
I might be wrong, I'm sorry. But we know from the bonus content listed on that this movie's coming, which is so exciting because for me it's one of the more unique storylines that we've seen. A complete, like, it's hard to do in the comics, but a complete slash of everything that we knew in this universe.
Yeah.
And like dozens of heroes siding one side or the other. And not only that, but Batman actually goes to a different universe to get a different Superman who hasn't snapped yet to come and beat up snapped Superman. It's quite exciting. It's good.
I mean, it sounds really good. I love that DC. So I don't know if you know, but they've recently basically like changed owners essentially. Warner Brothers have been bought out by another company, and so obviously Warner Brothers and DC together, and they've kind of basically just changed the landscape of what they're pumping out, and they have like a Batgirl film coming out, or a TV series I think it might be, and but the Injustice movie is such a good idea. Like you said, this game is huge. Like everyone's played Injustice, at least Injustice 1, and so the fact that they're going to turn this into a film is super exciting. And DC, they smash animated films. Like they really do animated stuff so well, a lot better than Marvel do. If you like don't include the early 90s Marvel cartoons that I grew up with, X-Men is the best one, so you can fight me in the comments. But yeah, so I mean, other than that, they're pumping out some really, really good stuff with the Injustice stuff. So yeah, when's that coming out?
I don't think there's an official release. Like I said, it's on the bonus content of the Batman film, which isn't out yet as well.
Oh wow, yeah, okay, fine.
But I don't imagine it's going to be too long. All we know is it's in the kind of like stages of being made. There's no proper kind of content from that yet, but it's really exciting. Like as I said, it's a crazy kind of idea, taking this such successful storyline from a game and turn it into a movie. And my question was going to be, like, where will the movie pick up the story? Like, where are we going to see it go? Are we going to see Superman snap? Are we going to see the beginning and the fall of this world? Is it going to be made into multiple movies? So maybe we'll see the snap and Superman just taking over the world, or are we going to see life after that, where Batman and his group are trying to stop Superman? It's going to be interesting.
Yeah, and they might do like what Jupiter's Legacy did. I don't know if you saw it on Netflix, but they basically started the story like in the middle. So like you come into the TV series at the middle, and then they have half the series carrying on from that, so like into the future, and then half of the episodes or the scenes or whatever looking at what just happened, and then they kind of they all catch up with each other, and then you're at present day, and that's kind of the end of season 1, which I haven't given any spoilers to, by the way. That was just the way that the series goes. So they might do that. They might do like, okay, we're currently, Batman's underground or whatever. And then they flash back to when Superman snapped, and they also might move forward into getting new Superman from different Earth or whatever. So Earth 2. Sounds great. I'm excited.
It's going to be good.
It's going to be good. Can we talk about Loki?
We can talk about Loki.
I mean, Loki is like Marvel. We said it last time. Marvel is smashing this so much. And the way that they're marketing it all up, like the marketing is so unbelievably good. You've got like the way they're changing days. Now they might have some like logistical way or reason why they're changing days, but it gets people talking about it. Oh, it's not on a Friday anymore, it's on a Wednesday. So people are like, well, why is it on a Wednesday? People are trying to put like theories into it, which is pretty mad. But I had a look at all the trailers and all the little sneaky peeks to it, and there's a few things I want to talk about. One of them being that this is bad guy Loki. Now, what I mean by that is in Infinity War and Endgame, Loki and Thor had this kind of bond, which is kind of the reason why Loki died, was because he was trying to save his brother. And like it all kind of came to this moment where their whole relationship had this arc, and they were friends, they loved each other, it was great. But this Loki hasn't had any of that story. He's just sort of Avengers 1, I want to take over the world Loki.
Yeah.
So which is going to be a weird dynamic when they go into the TVA, the Time Variance Alliance. Which is like, if you've seen any of the trailers, that's what that place is. So yeah, it's going to be pretty mad. There's a few things I noticed in the trailer. So there's a Skrull in in one of the trailers, like at the front desk in a tracksuit. So if you don't know, Skrulls were in Captain Marvel. They were in Spider-Man Far From Home. And they all are basically leading up to Secret Invasion, which is coming in a few years. And Secret Invasion is like a big event in the Marvel Universe and the comics, similar to the Infinity War, in that it's a huge event where the Skrulls, there's an army, there's a big war, they can look like other people. Interestingly, so can Loki. Loki can also look like other people, so I don't know whether there's going to be like a relationship bonding over there of who can make like the ugliest looking Thor. I don't know, but that'd be cool. Yeah. But yeah, so that's going to be really, really cool to link in with the Secret Invasion stuff. And the one thing I want to talk about that is freaking me out, Joe, I'll be honest with you, is the talking clock. Again, I don't know if anyone's done this. I'm sure they have. But you've seen it on a poster. We saw it on the main poster for the TV series. Miss Minutes, I think her name is. And on the latest little snapshot that we got from the Loki TV series, you could hear her voice. It sounded like Tara Strong, who's a big voice actor, who has played Harley Quinn and just so much stuff. She's amazing. She's worked with Mark Hamill, because obviously Mark Hamill played the Joker, so they've worked together quite a bit. It also reminded me of Laura Bailey, who's another voice actor who has played like so many video games, and she does this like D&D stuff as well, which I love. And she's amazing. She's won like so many awards for her voices. So I feel like it's one of them, but this feels like a really ominous character. If you've ever played, oh my days, what's the game? What is the game? We got Portal 2. If you ever played Portal 2, there's that robot that follows the people around the game, and she can sound so ominous. Like I feel like Miss Minutes is gonna be a bad guy. And I'm not expecting like this massive clock as a boss, like in the final episode or anything like that. I just feel like she's going to be a scary component to the TVA, and Loki's not going to get on with her because obviously she's in videos and she's an announcement. She's not actually real, but I've got a feeling that she's going to play a bigger part than we think. And all of this, of course, has happened because Loki robbed the Tesseract, which we found out in Endgame. If you don't replace the Infinity Stones into their correct reality, then it branches off. And the Ancient One actually showed us what that would look like when Hulk was talking to her about the stones, and she like flicked off all these like new branches. And we also get a scene of that in the Loki trailer where he shows Morbius, the guy who basically is like helping Loki fix stuff, shows us the timeline, and he flicks it off like branches. So they need to put the Tesseract back and fix what Loki's done. So that's why Loki's been imprisoned, is because he robbed the Tesseract, took it to a different time, and it's basically creating havoc in the timelines. So we can see anything right now. Like I'm so excited. We're going to see so many cameos. We might see Black Widow back. We might see like Red Hulk. They might be introduced to Thunderbolts this way. I think this is quite amazing because you can't really guess what's going to happen. They could literally set up anything in this TV series. So I'm super excited about it. We're going to be talking about it loads more anyway. When new stuff drops, we'll talk about it. We might even give away something related to the TV series. I don't know, Joe. I don't know.
You're gonna have to find out about that. But one of my questions was, are we going to see a completely separate style of show than we did with WandaVision, than we did with Falcon and the Winter Soldier? Like, because for me, Loki screams more WandaVision vibes in terms of the mysteriousness around it. However, like, I don't. Thinking about my question now, I just don't see Marvel doing the same thing. I feel like these TV shows are all going to be completely individual.
Yeah, I think they will be. I just think Loki will be similar to WandaVision in the sense that the viewers will be seeking out all these little Easter eggs because we're already doing it. Like, if you look back at Falcon and the Winter Soldier, we weren't really that determined to find all the Easter eggs. There was a few Easter eggs, and I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I put so much up on the TikTok about it. But I think it's going to be more on the WandaVision side because it's going to have a bigger part to the MCU universe, whereas Falcon and the Winter Soldier was a much more confined story in regards to it. So I would say probably it's going to be more like WandaVision but completely different. So you're going to have those Easter eggs, but you're also going to have this Prison Break-esque, TV show where he's going to be trying to break out every episode. Similar to like Shawshank Redemption. I don't know if you've seen that film. That's an old school film. But the main character helps out the prison guards, and then he gets like a little benefit, and then spoilers, he breaks out. So so I'm excited. Like you said, I think they're doing a completely different style of show. I hope there's Easter eggs like there is in WandaVision, because that just made it so much more exciting. Every week, trying to scan these episodes for Easter eggs, like it was as if the TV show just didn't stop giving. There was just always something. So yeah, great.
Early prediction: where do we think Loki's going to rank in terms of the top Marvel show of this new phase? So I'll use the example that you used, like last time when we were talking about Falcon and the Winter Soldier. We did a TikTok on Everything Nerdy Talk. If you're not following, get there. Repping. And you actually put a TikTok out which was, which did you prefer, WandaVision or Falcon and the Winter Soldier? And you said the results were like surprisingly close, weren't they?
Yeah, weirdly close. People love the story, like stuff of Falcon and the Winter Soldier, the action, but also people equally loved the development of character and Easter egg and the mystery of WandaVision. So it was pretty equal, to be honest.
So where are you predicting Loki fits into this? Obviously it's hard, we're going blind on this, but with the potential, let's talk about potential of the series. Where are you seeing it fit in?
I think really when it comes to Loki, Loki's got a huge advantage over WandaVision in that Loki's always had a cult following in the MCU. There was loads, and Tom Hiddleston as well. Like, I've seen so many things of him because he had his like clothes erased, people loving it, which is wrong. Okay, don't objectify people. But I think as well, Loki's got this huge following, and people just love the character. Whereas in WandaVision, we weren't really sure what her character is, and it's almost like she's only just catching up to where the sort of depth of Loki's character. So I think personally, I think it's going to be better. I think at the minute, out of those three, it'll be Loki, WandaVision, Falcon and Winter Soldier. Just because of the interest week to week that it has, it makes it more of an experience. If you rewatch WandaVision, you wouldn't have the same experience as you did if you were watching it week to week. Whereas if you watch Falcon and Winter Soldier again, you'd have exactly the same experience. Yeah. Which I think is higher in quality, but WandaVision is an experience, and I think Loki's going to be an experience as well. How about you?
Yeah, I agree. I think people fell in love with Tom Hiddleston's Loki. I feel like a lot of people say he is the Loki we see. He is the perfect casting. Yeah. And I feel like with that, or like you said, that kind of cultish love already, I don't see. The only thing I can see going wrong is if it flops in terms of it doesn't deliver what we were expecting it to deliver. However, I just don't see it happening. Like, if WandaVision, a show where the first 3 episodes, unless you were really determined to get through it, if you were a casual fan, not really a massive Marvel fan, you just wouldn't have watched it. If that could capture the world like it did, like breaking records, if that can capture the world like it did, I just know that Marvel have something big for this, and I know that Loki, Tom, will carry this through as well. He's also a producer on it as well, which I absolutely love. Yeah, so it's like Kevin Feige,
loads of valuable people that I don't know the names of, but they are valuable. And then it goes Tom Hiddleston. And I just think like he's bought into this character so much. I always remember his Comic-Con appearance as Loki when it's gone viral so many times, but he enters the stage and everyone's screaming, so like, "Way, it's Loki!" You know, getting excited, and he just says, "Kneel." Like he's just a Loki character, and you know, people absolutely love that stuff, me included. To have that, like, he's bought into that character so much. So very similar to Mark Hamill and Joker. We mentioned him earlier, but he loves the fact that he was Joker, and he loves the fact that he was Luke Skywalker. So he always uses his opportunities to do the voice. So yeah, no, I think it's going to be great. I'm super excited. I'm just loving Marvel right now. It's going to be great. I'm also looking forward to DC though. That Injustice movie is going to be great. It's something I'm excited about for a change.
It's going to be good. Yeah, that's all from us this week. It's been exciting talking about these, hasn't it, Chris?
It's been great, man.
2 really big events in the Marvel DC universe, and we're excited to see these come to fruition. Remember about the competition we've got going on. Chris talked about it at the start for the Immortal Hulk Time of Monsters. And if you want to enter that, make sure you comment down below. Tell us what you liked about the video. Tell us your theories about what we've talked about. It'd be really great to hear from you. And if you want to check out that comic along with loads of others, head over to thenerdkings.com where you can get all your comic-y and nerdy needs. And yeah, it's been a great week talking about this stuff. And we will see you next time on our weekly catch-up. Goodbye.
So yeah.